Unrest in Syria brings back memories. For this Salafist leader, it feels like a repeat of the mid-1980s, when Syrian troops cracked down on conservative Sunni Islamic groups like his in Lebanon's northern city of Tripoli. There has long been enmity between Sunni groups and Syria, a country Dal Islam al-Shahal says is ruled by a sectarian regime that wants strife between the ruling Alawite community, to which Syrian President Bashar al-Assad belongs, and the Sunnis.
Their aim is to be able to justify the massacres and tarnish the image of the revolution. The Syrian regime wants internal armed struggle. Through its actions, maybe it is pushing some in the opposition to react and defend themselves.
Forcing some to react, an indication that some have taken up arms. But Shahal denies the opposition is receiving external support, at least not from Lebanese groups.
The Syrian authorities have blamed armed Salafist groups for the violence. The Syrian government says the unrest in their country is an armed insurgency and a foreign conspiracy. They have also accused certain Lebanese politicians of involvement, saying they provided weapons and money to protesters.
Nonsense, says the mainly Sunni Future movement, members of which Damascus has implicated.
A clear indication that the government in Syria is in crisis, and in real crisis, and this is why they are trying to implicate other parties.
The Syrian government does have opponents here. It has long been a power broker and a player in Lebanese politics. A week in Syria undoubtedly would tip the balance of power in its neighboring country.
We think that the governor or the rulers in Syria are now weakened already. Or they are already weak because they need to use force.
There are groups in Lebanon that support the Syrian government and others that oppose it. And as both countries share a long and often porous border, many here fear the violence could spill over and destabilize this country, whose fortunes have long been tied to those of its neighbor. Zeina, Khodr, Jazeera, Tripoli, northern Lebanon.